So let's see what happens after knight a3, an attempt to complicate things on the queen side. Here we have two reasonably equal options. One is to take on c3, and after queen d6, d knight b5, playing rook b8. Going for some positions with the pawn up, but kind of strong initiative for white, so I would really recommend to play a6 after knight a3, because there is a rule in chess: pawn 3 squares in front of your knight is limiting that knight. So for example, pawn on a6 is limiting a knight on a3, and pawn on c3 is limiting knight on c6. So preventing knight b5, knight a3 becomes kind of a useless move. And here if white plays castle, we will play bishop f5, developing our bishop and preparing e6 move, because you already know when our pawn is on e6, we would prefer to have our bishop develop. Knight d4 takes cd4 and simply playing e6. So let's take a look at this position. If white's knight was in c3, it would make possible d5 move and complicate things. But with knight on a3, I don't really feel there is any danger for black. After queen f3, we just simply play queen d7, and we're threatening to take on a3. So for example, if white plays d5, we just take, and after rook d1, we can take on a3 and make a castle. We're absolutely safe and black is fine. And if white is trying to play here queen g3 to prevent bishop a3, because queen g7 can be possible, we just play bishop g6, and our next moves are gonna be simply development and playing rook d8, rook c8 with a good position in isolated pawn topic. So that's the reason I offer you playing a6 after knight a3. So right now let's see what happens if white plays castle instead of knight a3.